Okay, so the Kings we got a victory, and for Jonathan Quick's sake, man, thank God because he had a hell of a game, and I really thought we were gonna lose 1-0 to the Ducks. Luckily enough, late late in the game, they finally started to play, and Gabe Vilardi gets a great pass. Elias Anderson scores a nice goal. He's been rewarded. I think he's played really well the two games he's played coming back up with the team. And then it's Captain Kopi doing it in the last minute, like he always seems to do. He makes his mark on the game, gets the game winner, and saves what really was a disappointing night. I mean, the result's nice. Seeing Vilardi get the great assist, that's nice. Seeing Quickie win a game that he really stole, that's nice. But everything else about the game was just, it was rough. And there's things that this team really has to work on going forward. But hey, we won, and I guess that's the biggest thing. Quinton Byfield gets his first win in a Kings jersey. I thought he looked fantastic again tonight. It really impressed me. You know, he's been good since the first game in the penalty or sorry in the faceoff dot, but he really improved in just one game in the board battles. In the first game, I thought there was times where he just looked a little bit not weak, but not as strong as he could have been, and that honestly was just him never being in the NHL. The NHL players are bigger, stronger than he's ever seen, but the fact that he was able to adapt in just one game and do much better tonight. I mean, he looked strong on the boards. He didn't give up any giveaways. I mean, he was making the right plays offensively and defensively. It's just a really good sign. It's a really good sign that it took him so quickly to kind of figure that out. And just, like I said, the first game, he saw it and he realized, okay, this is what I have to do. And tonight he put it to work and had a really good game. That being said, though, I mean, the first 55 minutes of the game, there was just no effort. And it's a problem that the Kings have been having for the past while now. I mean, you don't have a guy like Lizotte in the lineup tonight because he's injured. Grunstrom's a guy who brings a lot of energy and effort. I feel like he's been benched for the past couple games, but it's hard to find guys who are really putting in a lot of effort. I think Trevor Moore's been the guy for the Kings. I think Kempe's been putting in tons of effort. Elias Anderson, like I said, since he's been up the past couple games, he's been putting in effort. Vilardi tonight, I mean, from his first shift, it looked like he, I don't know if he looks confident yet still, but he looks a lot more determined, and that's a really good thing. And then Byfield's giving a lot of effort as well. Of course, Jonathan Quick, tons of effort tonight, saved the game a few times. He was left out to dry like he gets quite a bit, but he was a monster tonight. It's awesome to see. But yeah, I mean, the effort needs to get better. You can't wait till 5 minutes left in the game. I mean, we got lucky that we're playing Anaheim, but against any other team, we're shut out and we're probably losing this game 4-0. The other big thing is just a lack of skill. I mean, this team, they just don't have the skill yet, and that's something that's hopefully going to change as newer players, younger players come in. But it's frustrating. You see it. It's something that I've talked about a long time now with Adrian Kempe is I always thought he was such a good playmaker, but he never really had line mates that could play with his skill, and he would be making the right little passes, the one-touch passes, and there weren't guys ready for the pass, and it would just result in nothing. And that's something that Byfield happened to him last game, where he was making little plays, and the team just wasn't ready for it. And it's something that has to change. The style of play is still a defensive style, but there needs to be more freedom and there needs to just be more creativity and more offense in the gameplay, because right now we just lack guys who can do it. And even if we have the guys, it's, I think it's just kind of the style of play the team has, where it doesn't foster great offense and great creativity. I mean, look at Tyler Toffoli. He's a 30 goal scorer in his best year in LA. Every Kings fan knew how good Toffoli was, but he doesn't put up the crazy points because the team just doesn't play that way. And then he goes to Montreal and he's on, 40, 45 goal pace. I mean, it's great for him. I love what he's doing in Montreal. I'm so happy for him. And I'm happy he can finally kind of get the credit that he deserves. But it just shows that the team, to its core, just needs to find some way to become more offensively minded. Because, I mean, really, if you think about it, when's the last time that you've seen a Kings goal where someone just sniped the puck past the goalie? Because I was trying to remember, and it's been a while. I mean, I think it goes back to ever since the power play has been abysmal. I don't think we've seen someone just snipe it. I mean, the past goals that I can remember, the ones tonight were good plays to beat Gibson. Obviously, the good pass from Vilardi and Kopitar's great move, but you know, the goals that we've been scoring lately, it's been deflections or screens in front of the net that defensemen have scored. Vilardi had the rebound goal last game. Kempe had the open net because of Gibson making a mistake, and then the other goals that I can remember are just empty netters. So we need to work on that. There's just still way too many shot attempts that are just right in the shin pads of the defenseman. And we have a game tomorrow against the Ducks where, look, like tonight showed, that you obviously don't need to give a 60-minute effort to pull out a victory, but it would be nice to see a 60-minute effort because it's something that we haven't seen for a little bit now. And as we get closer to the end of the season, you want to show some kind of improvement over last year. And the year started so well, and it's just been going down and down and down. So maybe this 4-game series against Anaheim can kind of help us pick things back up and just finish the year strong. That's all you want. That's what we did last year, and it was fun. It was nice. I think it helps the team, going into the next year to have that confidence of look how well we did. So let's just hope the last 9 games here can be a similar thing to last year. But yeah, I mean, that being said, we'll do it again tomorrow night, the last game against the Ducks. Hopefully we can win the season series, or sorry, the series, the little 4-game series we've been playing, and win the season series, I guess, and just set ourselves up for a little bit better of an ending. But yeah, I mean, thanks anybody who watched this. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tomorrow night with hopefully a little bit better effort and more things to talk about, more positive things to talk about, because right now there's a lot of negatives, but we'll see. Thanks again, and see you tomorrow.